everyone, so today I'm back at my favorite place, Universal Studios Florida. I am checking out some awesome things today. First, I'm stopping at Voodoo Donuts, and I have been craving a donut for so long, and these ones are the best. They're delicious. My favorite is the sprinkle pink donut, and the best part about this place is this spinning thing full of all these donuts, and they are so good. I've tried probably about half the donuts in here, and all are so amazing. My first fun fact of the day about Voodoo Donut is it was actually created by two guys who lived in Portland. They realized that there were no good donut shops in Portland, so they created Voodoo Donut. And they brought it here to Orlando, Florida. And this location is open from 8 o'clock in the morning until midnight. It does also sell some merchandise such as keychains, hats, and coffee mugs. It is a pretty quiet day today. I did come on a Friday morning. I arrived here pretty early in the morning at about 9:30, so the park had just opened up. But again, this time of year is typically pretty slow for Universal. The parks have pretty low wait times, which is awesome, and it's clear skies. It's kind of chilly this morning. It's about 50 degrees, which for Florida is very cold. It is a gorgeous day today. Normally Fridays are absolutely insane, but today is so perfect. It's definitely best to come early in the morning to get all the rides out of the way when the wait times are super low. And here is my donut from Voodoo Donuts. It is the pink one. It is absolutely delicious. It's not too sweet. It does have the sprinkles, which I love. And again, it is super yummy. It's pretty quiet today again for a Friday. My favorite time to come is in the morning when it's super quiet and there's not too many people here. And as you can see, I did find Doc Brown himself walking around over here. Very, very interesting because I've never seen him before in person. So I was super excited. And I am also saying goodbye to Kidzone today because it is closing permanently this weekend forever. It is super sad because I know this was a popular spot for all the kids to come and play. It did also have the Shrek Swamp Meet, and it does have this huge playground with all these oversized and everything, which is really fun for them. I never walked through here actually because I don't have kids, but the only time I ever went through here was during Halloween Horror Nights because there's usually one haunted house back here. Sometimes there are two haunted houses back here, kind of behind this little section. I actually never knew there was a water slide, which was so interesting to me. And here's Woody Woodpecker's Nut House coaster. Now, one fun fact about this coaster is that it was open for 24 years total. It is also the smallest coaster in the entire park, so perfect for kids to go on if they are maybe not tall enough for the big coasters. Here's me saying goodbye to Kidzone. Again, I didn't really walk back through here unless I was going to Halloween Horror Nights because they did always have one or two houses back here for that. Here's this cute little thing. This is George. He's very curious under the Curious George sign. And this little area is so cute for kids. It has all these little things to play on. It's adorable. Lots of things from the movies and TV shows. And here's this section that you can play in the water. Now today is way too cold for that, but in the summertime I would imagine it probably feels pretty nice because summers in Florida get to be over 100 degrees, which is crazy, but it's pretty hot here. And again, this section will be closing down permanently this weekend, which is super sad, but it is going to make way for something really amazing and really awesome. The company has not officially announced what it will be, but I cannot wait for it. Right outside of it, you can also meet Shrek and Donkey, which is fun. I did get a soft pretzel today because I actually love soft pretzels so much. I'm a huge fan, and it was so good. One fun fact about Diagon Alley was that it opened in 2014 as the second expansion into the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Another fun fact is in this leaky cauldron sign, there is an actual crack at the bottom of the cauldron. Fun fact number 2 is right as you pass through the entrance, on the other side of it is the sign saying Wayfaring Wizards Welcome. And it's something that a lot of people don't normally see because they're walking the other direction, or when they're exiting, they're kind of in a hurry. So it's really cool if you just look up and notice the sign. And the bonus, there's a wizard with a fish on his head. Fun fact number 3 is this London facade is famous for being modeled after Charing Cross Road, and Leicester Square in the London, England, as well as the real King's Cross station. If you have seen Jaws, a really cool thing about it is that this record is actually an homage to the character Quint saying this exact phrase in the movie. Another really cool homage to Jaws is this sign that has been left here and not painted over from the old section that was here right in front of the Jaws ride. I do think it's really amazing that the company does still honor the previous rides that were here before Harry Potter took over. Another special throwback to the Jaws ride is this famous Bruce the Shark statue, which is also a photo op. It's so fun to take photos with him, and he's so cute, and it's one of my favorite spots in the park. And this little area right here is perfect for taking a break and relaxing from the hustle and bustle of the parks when they do get busy. This also is a really great spot to hang out during Halloween Horror Nights because there's literally nobody back here usually. And if you do want to hang out and grab some drinks, there is the Chez Alcatraz bar, which is so perfect to grab the shark attack drink. Bartenders are absolutely fantastic here. And here are the awesome beat builders. These guys are incredible and so talented. I never usually stop to see them, but today they were vibing and I loved it. I do believe they have showtimes throughout the day, every hour or so if you want to check them out. And again, it's a pretty quiet day here in the parks. The afternoons are a little bit busier than the mornings, but still not too bad. One more fun fact for you guys is the Hogwarts Express train is actually visible from here. Guests can actually spot the train on its track, which is pretty cool. It's really magical for the guests to actually see the train. And one more fun fact is this Nosserman's Pawn Shop was actually a haunted house location from 93 to 2001 at Halloween Horror Nights. And this old kind of vintage alleyway is based on Manhattan and Coney Island aspects and facades from New York, such as the Coney Island Arcade and the Manhattan Motor Repair. This little stand right here was used for the Meets little food stand at Halloween Horror Nights from last year, which was awesome. And this Barnum and Bailey comic strip or photograph was interesting because it kind of depicts the old circus shows that were presented in Madison Square Garden in New York. This is one more photo kind of ripped off over here. And here's the Palace Arcade, which is actually next to the Mummy ride, and this matches the Theater, which is right next door, all based on the Mummy movie. Here's the Blues Brothers, where they perform. I've actually never seen them perform before, but it's definitely on my list of things to do while I'm here. Here is the Revenge of the Mummy ride, and the facade is actually based on a New York City train station, which is pretty cool. And next to it is the Paradise sign, which is also from the movie The Mummy, which came out in 1999, starring our icon Brendan Fraser. Another fun fact is the Sahara Trader store, which features lots of Mummy merchandise, was the old Safari store, which was next to the King Kong ride, Confrontation. And this ride, Confrontation, actually opened up in 1990 when the park opened to the public, and it closed down in 2002. So this gift shop is now based on the Universal Monsters, but it was formerly the exit of the King Kong ride, which is pretty cool. You can see lots of skeletons and mummy merchandise like this lunchbox from the 1930s film. Here are some really cool shot glasses and coffee mugs. I actually love this coffee mug. I do want to purchase this soon because it's incredible and so perfect. This ride is actually one of my top 5 favorite rides in the entire resort. I think it's so fun and so intense. Lots of very interesting vintage merchandise from the movie, like this Mummy poster, which I love, and these hats. Now again, this store is right next to the Mummy ride, which is the exit of the ride as well. Another fun fact is this is the location for the tribute store, which is always held here. And this store does change for each holiday, the next one being Mardi Gras, so I'm super excited for that. And this one is a classic homage to the film Ghostbusters. The iconic fire station, and here is the paranormal travel agent sign, which again is another throwback to Ghostbusters. And this facade right here used to be the location of the old Ghostbusters Spooktacular show, which was held from 1990 to 1996 until it closed down for Twister Ride It Out. One more fun fact is this facade right here actually holds the name of Mark Woodbury, who is the chairman of Universal Parks and Resorts, who is a very important person. Now, this ground right here is actually modeled after the real Central Park in New York. It is obviously a lot smaller because it's located inside a theme park, but I just love all the detail over here. It's a great place for guests to sit down and relax, take a break from the busyness of the park for the day. Another fun fact is this NBC building, which holds the Jimmy Fallon ride, is modeled after Rockefeller Center in New York. This is actually my first time getting a churro today. I have not had a churro in so long, and it was delicious. Another fun fact is this Bull's Gym sign is a reference to the old Rocky and Bullwinkle model, which was supposed to be a future expansion for Universal, but was taken down to make way for bigger and better things. This Walgreens sign is obviously an homage to the Walgreens drugstore, which is pretty cool. And this Transformers building is a famous ride at the park right now, but it was previously the Hercules and Xena show, which was from 97 to 2000. Another fun fact is this store was home to the previous prop shop, which I absolutely adored. I loved so much. Now it is closed, unfortunately, but it is rumored to be the new tribute store, but it has not been confirmed yet by the company, so we'll see. But I'm super excited for whatever it is about to be. In recent news, this was the old pass holder lounge for annual pass holders, but it is unfortunately closed as well. The new pass holder lounge is located in Toon Lagoon at the other park, so head over there and check it out. And this is the Brown Derby, which was a temporary home for the prop shop. Did sell some pretty cool things like Mardi Gras props and Halloween Horror Nights props. Another fun fact is this is the Hollywood Walk of Fame, which features an amazing star such as Julie Andrews and more. And this street is modeled after Rodeo Drive, which was featured in movies such as Beverly Hills Cop and Clueless. And my last fun fact for you guys is this ride used to be the home of the Jimmy Neutron ride, which did close in 2011. So I hope you enjoyed this video of fun facts at Universal Studios Orlando. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please follow my socials and subscribe.